Welcome to Fresh Fridays. I'm Pastor Tony, and today we'll be looking at a fresh idea that you can use in your kids' ministry. We've been talking the last couple of weeks about the importance of recruiting, giving you some tips and some ways that you can help bring in some new volunteers. I hope you've used some of them, and maybe you've added some new volunteers to your team. That's so exciting. Well, today I want to talk about how recruiting and new volunteers works with hope. You see, when you understand some of the whys of why we volunteer and why we recruit, it helps you be able to do it more effectively. So as we talk about hope, we're going to look at that specifically when it comes to a volunteer. You know, it's so often that I will see volunteers come in, primarily parents or young adults that aren't biblically literate. What does that mean? They weren't raised in church. They don't know all the stories of the Bible. And sometimes when they sit in the adult service and they're listening to the lead pastor preach, they don't understand everything. For example, when a pastor just references, and Samuel was da 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 da. Well, who's Samuel? Is that his buddy down the street? They don't always know that Samuel was a real person in the Bible who had a real experience to find out who God is in his life. And so when I have a new person come into kids ministry, I never anticipate that they know all the stories of the Bible. In fact, I've had teachers not even know who Moses was. Okay, and so as a new volunteer, I want to make sure that I'm showing them who God is in the Bible through people's lives there. I'm speaking hope into adults. You know, it excites me when I see a parent and they start coming week after week, and pretty soon they're wanting to learn more about the Bible. They're wanting to explore more because of what their kids are learning. And hope starts to come in their life. Just basic things that we teach our kids, every parent needs to hear also. And so as you're reaching out and asking people to volunteer in kids ministry, remember that this is part of the disciple process, that as they're learning, it's helping them build their relationship with Christ. It's speaking hope into them. I want to also encourage you to speak hope in their lives. Let them know about how great God is and the things he's done in your life and what he's doing in them. How can you do that to recruit? Okay, well, let me help you with this. When I'm talking to a parent, when I'm talking to that person, I go, hey, you should come hang out in kids ministry. You know, one of the things I love about kids ministry is that we get to go back and look at all of the stories in the Bible that sometimes we forgot about or maybe even heard about. And so it's a fun time that we can go back in the Bible and learn all that stuff again. And it comes in a new light, in a new way now that I'm an adult looking at it. And so sometimes the aha moment comes on. They're like, okay, we'll try it out. It's a great way to get them to come in and learn the Bible for themselves. It's also a great time when you have parents asking you questions about the Bible to bring them in that way. Well, come learn with your child. Be part of the experience and speak hope. Speak Jesus into their life that way. Hey, this is Pastor Tony reminding you to keep your kids' ministry fresh.